All right, third and final setup for today, Tuesday, October 12th. And we're looking for the B period trade in ES. So I am only trading the right two DOMs this morning, not doing anything in oil over here. Don't really care about that right now. So just looking at the equities overall this morning. Interesting. Okay, a bit of a mixed picture here. We've got RTY pushing up pretty strongly. YM trying to push down, although it has been taken off of its lows very significantly. And ES is continuing to push down. It's kind of in the lower third of its range. So, interesting. Mixed bag. None of that is hugely vital to me. Really all I care about is this next setup here, which is basically just breaking up or breaking down. So right now, structurally, we've got kind of nothing. We have not price rejectors at both ends. Deltas are the wrong way around, so we're not going to stay here. We're going to move. We are not too high. We are not too low. So at the moment, barring a change to the structure, that's the deal. We're kind of filling out this thin spot of the profile here a bit. We've got a collection of volume at the top, collection of volume at the bottom. So sort of a double distribution this morning. We could hang out in here for a while, or we could just suddenly blast one direction or the other. Right now, the bias is down, but we're smack dab in the middle. So it's a tough call. It really could do anything, could go either direction. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it, kind of figure out where I would want to play. Where would I want to play? I think I see where I would want to play to the long side. And yeah, I see where I would want to play to the short side. Oh, and in fact, here comes the short side. So I'm going to go ahead and get this on because it's looking like it wants to head there roughly nowish. So let's just see. Let's see what we get. And if it flips around, starts heading up, then fine, I will change my bias. But right now, my bias is to the downside. Okay, so we are almost 30 seconds now into C period. We had that initial little flurry at the open of C period. Excuse me, this is, sorry, B period. I'm getting my periods mixed up. This is B period, yes. So, yeah, what am I talking about? Open of B period, I meant to say. So we're pushing off of it. So, I'm just going to sit tight, wait and see. If it gets up closer to challenging min delta up here, I will see about flipping my bias and cancel these two and see about going long. But right this instant anyway, I'm still leaning down, but we're just stuck in the middle. When we've filled out this profile a bit, could do a lot more of that. We could fill this out over the next, we could fill it out for the whole next half hour. So we'll have to see. We're getting continuous little blips of absorption going on, but we're not sticking around at any of those levels for any length of time, so they're not super significant yet. Just kind of wiggling around, doing nothing, just staying stuck in the middle. But it is making a nice little volume node here, so we're getting some volume distribution in here. Like I said, it's trying to fill out this part of the profile and give us a nice bell-shaped curve. Let's just see if that maintains or if we blast off one way or the other. We've had a pretty good range already this morning. What is that? 39 to 65-ish. So, not too shabby of a range already. Just an A period. So, see what happens. But, the statistics are that we're not going to stay here. We're going to leave this range, and we know what the probabilities of that are. So I'm playing the probabilities. And now we're pushing down. We've got some aggressive buyers sitting here, but are they going to be able to stop the sellers is the question. Doesn't look like it, but so far they are. This is max delta on the pullback bar, which is kind of interesting. So, and it just went contested. So, contested delta now. happening, and the sellers are pushing through. Can they hold it? Can they hold it? Can they hold it? Yes, it looks like they can. Okay. So they're going to have to challenge that max delta with some aggression down below. They're going to have to really plow through that. And if the buyers defend, then we could see a brick wall form and they just stop cold in their tracks. But it's looking like they're going to push through it. Yeah, the buyers defend. Okay. Nope, delta moved. All right, so things are getting interesting now. We are moving down. I'm liking the odds of my trade here quite a bit. Of course, my finger's on the flat button just in case. Could always be wrong. In this case, I would be wrong. Frankly, I'd be wrong beyond this. Beyond those sellers, I'm wrong. So, you know, what is that? Like, you know, 8 ticks-ish of risk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6, 7 ticks of risk, something like that. So, I'm okay with that. But actually, at the moment, the buyers have successfully defended this whole area. So we are, again, just filling out the midsection of the profile. And it could do this for 10, 15 minutes easy. So may not be a whole lot to see here. I might just skip ahead in the video if things stay kind of quiet for a while. All right, we are finally significantly challenging max delta. Can the sellers push through there, or are the buyers going to defend it some more? So far, looks like defending, but the sellers are not giving up. They are fighting tooth and nail to try to claw through there. And they are doing it. It looks like they're going to win it. They're taking control. At this point, those buyers are off sides. All right, there they go. Okay, here comes the trade. Let's see if we get it this time. We've got some more buyers sitting right here. They got to push through. Here they go. All right, they've pushed through them. Can they come to me? Oh, nope, those buyers defended. Okay. But the sellers aren't quitting. Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see. Come on, guys. Oh, nope. The sellers backed off, or the buyers got more aggressive, or maybe a little of both. But max delta is still holding. They have not been able to push past that. So at the moment, the sellers are still in control. That could change any moment, like right now. And it just did. Now what? Do the sellers sitting at that level defend their position, or do the buyers take it? It looks like the buyers are going to take it. Go back into the range, fill it out some more. We've got a nice profile bump in the middle there now. So got much more of that bell curve going on. There's a little bit of a thin spot right where we are right now that maybe it wants to fill out a little bit before it can finally get underway. That would not surprise me a whole lot. But right now, they are really duking it out around that max delta. Deltas are still the wrong way around, so we're going to move. We're not going to stay here. We've got still that not a price rejector at the bottom, so I still like my trade short, but it's got to fill me. So let's see if we can get it. Right now, the buyers are still trying to hold it up there, fill in that thin spot. And at the moment, that's kind of what it's doing, is just filling that in. Nope. Okay, the sellers come back in, and delta just moved. All right, wow. That is interesting. Okay, so we have now got sellers firmly in control. No question at all. What happens here? This is important. We've got passive sellers sitting here and a large wall of them. And as long as that holds, then I think things are looking really good for push down, get some continuation move. But if the buyers are able to push through that, if those sellers won't defend, then we could easily go back up into the A period range. But right now, it's looking good for the sellers. All that selling right here, this wall of selling. Oh, Delta just moved again. Okay. And now, yep, they've lost control. So it looks like the sellers couldn't hold it after all. Buyers have reasserted themselves, trying to take it upwards. Let's see if the sellers show up to defend and push us down, or if the buyers are able to really take it and run with it. They're not running with it quite yet, but the sellers aren't really stepping up in huge numbers either to start knocking it down. Now they're trying. Okay, the sellers are pushing, buyers are defending. Come on, sellers, you know I'm rooting for you. Let's go. Let's go, Team Red. Max Delta is acting as our brick wall at the moment. No surprises there. We can push through that. They might puke out. We've got a lot of buyers sitting there, so if we can just make them puke, we'll be in good shape. Come on, sellers. Ah, okay, sellers have regained control big time. Buyers just lost control at this level, so now do they reassert? Do the buyers step up again and defend? It looks like they're trying anyway. Can they retake Max Delta? Looks like they're holding it, at least back up into the thin spot. Maybe that needs to fill in just a bit more. There it is. Okay, wow, look at all that buying. Okay, Max Delta is down here now. So it didn't quite move all the way down to where it was before, but it is back down in this region. That is interesting. So the lines have shifted a little bit. The lines in the sand have shifted. Wow, okay. The buyers are getting aggressive here. Yep, there we go. Delta's moving up, and the buyers are holding it. So either the sellers have just lost their... Okay, Delta moved again. Either the sellers have lost their conviction and just don't have it in them to keep pushing, or they're just backing off for a moment, maybe. Maybe try to trap some more buyers in here. Don't know. Could be anything. Oh, okay, there's some kind of news event coming up in the next couple hours, but I don't really care a whole lot. It shouldn't affect me. All right, wow, okay. Buyers are getting aggressive. Wow, we're right back up into the mid again. Okay, wow, wow. Okay, this is getting very interesting. Gosh, the top might be in play in a second here. Wow, I did not expect that. I thought for sure the sellers were firmly in control and the buyers were not going to be able to take that away. But no, we had ourselves a really nice reversal almost across the whole range. All right, we have filled in this midsection pretty nicely. It's got room to fill in some more, though. It definitely could get more up, you know, again, that bell shape. I would love to see this fill in and this fill in. And then maybe, you know, pick a lane and go. But we've got that huge absorption from overnight up at the high. We've got some pretty good absorption up at min delta as well in A period. So really could go either way at this point. Okay, we're back in the mid again. Sellers are trying to push again to the downside. So far, the buyers are not really letting up, but they're not as strong as they were a moment ago either. Either that, or maybe that whole push up was just because the sellers backed off just to give a chance to suck in some buyers. Because right now we're pushing back down again. Here goes, okay, Max Delta just gave way instantly. Oh, and it's back. All right, interesting. Okay, so the buyers are trying to defend this, but it looks like they're failing. Well, nope, they're trying to hold it up. What's going to happen here? Okay, the buyers couldn't do it. All right, so I still think the low is our trade, and we're going pretty quick here. There's some aggression. Let's see. Here it comes. Okay. And I'm short. Can we push? Can we do it? There we go. Got the trade. All right. Beautiful. So that's another $100 per account, another couple of $100 added to those two accounts. That took quite a while to play out, given how fast my other trades have gone this morning. But hey, not going to complain. Once we got filled, it was nice and easy. So that's it for today. I am all done.